It is wonderful to see so many people. Thank you for coming out to help us celebrate the grand reopening in the beautiful new community space here. And it is a special time. You know, we're in the midst of a pandemic for sure, but businesses are still going forward every day, and some businesses, like Erica's here, are expanding and growing. And it's important. We need spaces for mindfulness and wellness, and the stress of the pandemic is really taking its toll on a lot of people. And so it is a wonderful thing that we have this community yoga space here in the heart of Midtown Harrisburg. And I also think a very special recognition to the concept of pay what you can. I think that is a innovative and a smart business practice for people, especially during these difficult times. So we're here in the 1400 block of North 3rd Street for those viewing us at home. And we're going to begin the official ceremony here with a proclamation from our friends at the County Commissioner's Office. And I want to introduce Ruby here to read that proclamation and set the stage for this opening. Yay.
Hi. Hello, everyone, and you can hear me okay? I'm a fourth-generation Harrisburg resident, and I am so happy to see you expand here. My daughter, Chelsea, who is not here, she lives in Boston, discovered this place. She is an avid yoga person, and she went to a yoga place when she was at Penn State. She found a yoga place when she was at Yale. She found a yoga place at Columbia. She found a yoga place at Harvard, where she is now. And when we were, right, so when we were home over the summer and we were walking down the street, she found Erica. And what she said to me was this was the best yoga place she has ever been to. Yeah, and I wish she could have been here today to say that to you. So I work for the Dauphin County Commissioner's Office, and the commissioners were unable to be here today, but wanted Erica to have this and her team to have this proclamation. The Dauphin County Board of Commissioners are honored to join mid-staters of all ages, income levels, abilities in welcoming Erica, her talented instructors, and her community yoga space to Midtown Harrisburg in Dauphin County. Erica conceived and created this neighborhood yoga studio with the belief that yoga has the power to transform the mind, the body, and the spirit through movement, meditation, mindful breathing, self-care, and relaxation. Each class at the community yoga to be held at 1423 North 3rd Street will be pay what you can, if you can, giving everyone a chance to join in the fellowship. Community yoga will be open 7 days a week and will offer morning, afternoon, and evening classes. Therefore, we join the 277,000 residents of Dauphin County in applauding Erica and her team as community yoga opens its doors. We wish the studio enormous success, and in recognition of their strong commitment to peace, acceptance, positivity, pain relief, and healing, we proudly proclaim February the 13th, 2021 as Community Yoga Day in Dauphin County, signed by our Dauphin County Commissioners Jeff Haste, Mike Priest, and George P. Hartwick III.
Oh, what a wonderful recognition, and it shows just the reach and the depth of your influence beyond just the city, throughout the whole county, and it is something that we really need and want to celebrate. I'll just say on a personal note, I was there with Erica at the early stages as she was looking to expand. I recognize the beauty and the wonderful space that used to exist, but it was time to have a larger space and a slightly more accessible space. As you see, this is ADA accessible. You can get in. It can service people of all shapes and sizes and ages and times. And we're really proud because I think this is going to be a true cornerstone of this neighborhood for a long time. So now, Erica, we'd like to welcome you up just to say a few words to your adoring crowd. Please, please. Yes.
But other than, thank you. No, I
For the folks at home.
Yeah. Thank you. No, I live here. I live here in Midtown. I live right down the street. I can walk here, and this is a way to serve the community, the neighborhood here in Harrisburg. So, right, the idea is all classes are pay what you can if you can, giving everyone the opportunity to try something new, some breathing, some stretching, getting to know your neighbors. So yeah, I hope everyone takes advantage of pay what you can if you can, and tries out some self-care and yoga and movement and stretching and all of that good stuff. Thanks.
That's great. That's great. As I say, that's an innovative and wonderful business model. We want to thank you on behalf of the city of Harrisburg. We want to thank you for your faith in our city and for your entrepreneurship and your desire to open this business. Small businesses really are the backbone of everything that we do, block by block in this city. So congratulations. And now we are going to cut not just one ribbon, but I think an entire grouping of ribbons. So this is what we're going to do. I need a volunteer at this end. Will you hold one ribbon? Okay. And now, Erica, you can circulate those. And Ruby, will you hold the other end of this ribbon? Okay. Yep.
Roll it out. Go that way, yep.
Yeah, we'll put it across the threshold here so that that's great. Okay. Hold on. Okay.
Okay.
Now, these are really sharp, so be careful. All right, now we need a countdown. And we'll count down from 5. And with 5, we will cut the ribbon. We will celebrate the grand opening, and then we will go inside and have some fellowship and conversation, and we ask that everyone who's going inside please remove your shoes. So there will be time. We'll go in an orderly fashion. Are we ready for a countdown? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Look at that. It's amazing. Congratulations. So we're now inside the new yoga studio. It's beautiful. First of all, people may remember this space from the tax service that was here before, but it's been completely transformed. So tell us what you've done to the space.
The floors are new, the walls, right? We painted the walls. We pulled up the carpets and put the new flooring in.
One of the things that's nice about the space is that it's all at street level. It's wide. There's lots of room. In your eyes, what makes a good yoga space?
Well, the people who come into the community,
Obviously, it's people first. But in terms of layout, it's a pretty simple thing. Obviously, you want a flat floor. You want a serene surrounding.
Yes.
You want good lighting.
Yes, and I think that's what I think we accomplished here.
Yeah, I like how you've treated the front window too. It's very nice. So immediately when you walk in the building, I think you feel a sense that you're leaving the busy, bustling streets and coming into a place of serenity. So how many people come to the various classes over the course of a day or a week? And tell us a little bit more about the schedule.
So the yoga space is open 7 days a week, offering classes morning, noon, and night for all levels. Variety yoga, dance, meditation, breathing. Third in the Berg, we have an event here where we have live music and tea, and it's sort of an open house for everyone in the community to stop by and say hello.
So I know there are lots of devotees who really profit and enjoy doing yoga. If somebody's watching this at home and they don't have a lot of experience and they're wondering, I don't know, what would this be like? What would it be like for somebody who's not experienced it before?
So the hardest part of yoga is walking in the door. And once you walk in the door, once you get over the fear of the unknown, once you walk into the door, right, you can take it from there. I think the other challenge in yoga in the class is allowing yourself to slow down.
Is it something which somebody can do who maybe isn't in the best of shape or the most flexible? You know, yoga has a reputation. Okay.
You don't have to be flexible.
Right.
You don't have to be flexible. As long as you know, as long as you can breathe, you can do yoga. Like really, and as long as you're like I said, the challenge in yoga is slowing down and developing that relationship with your body and your mind and your breath. And so yeah, for everybody, it's accessible for everyone. We can modify different poses and shapes that we do. So yeah, for everyone to breathe and stretch and relax. And we have a really great class that's starting up in next month. We're doing a yoga of 12-step recovery class. And Cheryl and Kate are the teachers for the yoga 12-step recovery class that we're going to be offering here.
I met Erica at the beginning of the old space and fell in love with it because I worked right down the street, and we hit it off right away. And then I introduced her to Kate, and she hit it off with her right away. So this is my friend Kate. We've been friends for a long, long time, teaching at different places. So I love the new space because it is bigger. We can fit 9 to 12 people in comfortably, even more if you modify what you're going to offer that day. I got certified, as did Kate, a couple years ago in the yoga of 12-step recovery. So I'm in recovery from my own addiction, and when I heard about that, and I also work in the field of drug and alcohol, so almost every drug and alcohol facility now wants to offer some kind of yoga. And the yoga of 12-step recovery is a combination of a 12-step meeting and a yoga class. So it starts out pretty traditional in the sharing of space. We hold the space safe for others and kind of keep it safe for you to be there and to talk confidentially. And after half the class, then we take it to the mat, as we say, pull the mats out and start a adaptive, all levels welcome type of yoga class. So one of the main sayings that they have in Yoga of 12-Step Recovery is the issues are in your tissues. And if you have stuff going on, you're stressed, and everyone's a little stressed right now, you might feel it in your shoulders, you might feel it in your back. So every stress that we feel, we're going to manifest it somewhere in our body. And with the Yoga of 12-Step Recovery, allows you to both work that out, and it gets you back to the tenets of recovery that you need to be with other people. And if I have recovery, I'm going to give it to you. If you have recovery, you're going to give it to somebody else.
I just love the fact that this place is here for everybody, and we can hopefully give everybody what they personally need and give them the tools to walk through life in a more healthy and mindful way, so that you have the tools to resist your addictions, to make the right choices, and to let go of things that are not promoting health and happiness. So hopefully in all of our classes we give everybody a little bit of confidence and tools and just time and space to
The date,
March 7th
at 11:30.
at 11:30 on Sundays. We'll be having the 12-step for recovery yoga, and lots of other cool classes here during the week too.
Just show up, or do they have
Sure, just come on in and you'll be welcome.
Can you talk briefly about your website too, and then we can introduce some folks? Yeah.
We have a website now. This is new for Community Yoga Space. Initially, there was not a lot of social media. The idea was to remind people that there's other ways to communicate, like talking to your neighbor. So we have the basic website, and you can find the schedule at www.communityyogaspace.com.
We each have something unique to offer, all of us. So, we are teachers, but ideally we're more of guides. So just come in and take the time to practice for yourself. We're here to help you open doors that you may not have seen before. I teach a fundamentals class, so definitely including some laughter and just play, knowing that life's not too serious. And then my favorite is the sound meditation. So every second Friday of the month, I bring a big gong and singing bowls and chimes because as I lived in New York City for a short time, and just around the world, we're in a rush. We're so quick to move on to the next thing. So just taking a time to reset and contemplate, just notice how you're feeling, and to me that's self-love. So I would love to offer that to anyone.
So I just feel so humbled to be able to share this practice at this space. For me, yoga is so much more than the poses that we hold. So to be able to build community and to gather here and get to know my neighbors, it's really special. And I find myself being a teacher here, but all of my students are my greatest teachers. So I'm very grateful. Thank you, Erica.
It is just something that every single day on and off the mat, I take the tools that I use in yoga and I really just grow them off the mat as well. So, in my personal everyday life, at my job, with my relationships with my family, friends, things like that, it just has been so beneficial. And you don't have to know how to do yoga in order to come do yoga. Just come. It's so fun. Like, we will help you and we will teach you and guide you, and you'll learn a lot about yourself, so it's good.
Well, my name is Nicole, and I teach Shining Light Dance Vibes. I'm pretty new to community yoga space. I was drawn here by energy. I think it was by just God's universe that drew me here, and I was just pretty much experiencing, my dance and my movement and my energy, and I wanted to share it with the community and with everybody. I was all about community. And when I saw community studio, community space, yoga space, I was just like, this must be the space. Like, it just called me like a moth to a flame, and I was like, okay, let me try it. So, Erica, so happy that she opened the doors and, helped me to share my unique talents and dance and to the community with everybody. My class is about raising your vibrations and bringing in positive energies.
Sweating and getting a little hot and sweating.
And you do sweat. My dance definitely raises your vibrations and definitely helps you to sweat for sure, so you'll burn some calories. But mainly, yes, you'll have fun and just raise your vibrations, bringing in positive energy into your life, celebrate life, and moving freely with global music, so to the community. It's from 11 to 12 every Saturday, so everybody's welcome to all the classes that we have here, as well as Shine Your Light Dance Vibes.